What do these products, which have to function reliably and precisely, have in common? Often, it's the concealed details that are crucial. That certainly applies to lokring tube connectors. They connect tubes of various diameters and materials, hermetically and permanently. Precision products demand the most modern production processes. CNC-controlled processes ensure that our products correspond to the high technical standards of the equipment that they'll be used in. Lokring technology is based on a simple but ingenious principle. The tube ends to be connected are inserted into a coupling. Subsequently, the lock rings themselves are pushed onto the coupling using our specially designed assembly tool. This operation slightly reduces the diameter of the coupling and the tube ends. The entirely mechanical process creates a hermetically sealed leak-free joint. In tests, lokring is subjected to more extreme loads than will ever be encountered in actual use. Lokring proves tougher than the fracture strength of the tubing. Temperature fluctuations from -50 to +150 degrees Celsius also have no effect on the strength or elasticity of the connection. It's possible to connect virtually all types of metallic tube combinations. Potential problems normally encountered by brazing techniques are overcome by using the lokring tube connection technology. Before making an assembly, the tube ends must be prepared to remove any paint, oil or grease. For every stage of a repair, we offer specially designed tools, such as our LRSZ tube cutter. To overcome surface porosity and longitudinal scratches on the surface of the tube, it's necessary to apply lock prep, a special anaerobic sealant to the tube ends. It's important that the connector is rotated through 360 degrees in order to distribute the lock prep all around the tube. In order to assemble the lokring connector, our specially designed hand tool is used. There are production line applications which can benefit from the use of lokring connectors. Using a lokring connector can be time-saving and beneficial in many other ways. In this case, the assembly is made with hydraulic assembly tooling. By using the lokring connection method, it's not necessary to purge the tubes with nitrogen, avoiding any possibility of internal oxidation of the tubing. Of course, it's also possible to connect a lokring Euro flare fitting with a lokring coupling to a tube. In some situations, it can be appropriate to apply lock prep to the internal surface of the lokring coupling. This assembly of large diameter tubes is made using our battery-powered assembly tool. In high-volume production, the lokring single-ring tube connection replaces welding or brazing operations. To ensure a perfect tube connection, fully insert one tube into the other. Apply lock prep to the area between the two tubes. The lokring assembly can be speedily completed with a special hydraulic tool. After the refrigerator has been charged with refrigerant, the charging tube is pinched tight, and after removal of the charging valve, the lokring stopper is applied. Again, it's necessary to use lock prep. With the industrial charging stations, an optional barcode reader identifies each model to be charged. The full filler is connected to the quick connector charging valve, and the final evacuation, pressurized test and refrigerant charging operation is completed. This pre-programmed operation is automatic and very accurate. Here we feature firstly our Dempo and then our Tider machines. Other models and variations are available on request to cater for most types of refrigerant and production line requirements. After filling, the refrigerant cycle is checked for possible leakage using the bench-mounted leak detector LDI 95. SpeedMax, an automatic recovery, evacuation, diagnostic and charging station. SpeedMax is connected to the high and low pressure ports of the vehicle by means of quick connectors. The operator can enter vehicle registration details, and later the amount of refrigerant recovered and recharged can be documented. A complete service, recovery, recycling, evacuation, leak testing by pressurized testing and charging can be programmed and performed. The performance can be monitored and high and low pressure readings recorded along with evaporator temperatures. After a successful, complete service, the SpeedMax is disconnected from the car. The difference between the recovered and filled amount of refrigerant is displayed. Upon completion, a printed report is possible. Our global cooperation with manufacturers and service companies is the guarantee for the quality of Vulcan Lokring products. Vulcan Lokring, a member of the Hackfort group of companies based in Herne, Germany.